All right, it's Wednesday morning, and that means it's time for the Wednesday morning tournament. Good morning, Gavin. Welcome, buddy.
Good morning. Good morning. Ready to have another big one.
That's three in a row, right? This is maybe the longest streak we've been on. I don't know.
I mean, never mind wins. I just think percentage-wise, we're if we have another one up there with 80, I think it'll be tough for anybody to put up 4 games in a row that are that solid. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, let's get in the record books
Well,
right
it
today.
looks like Carol has a birthday coming up on Friday, so honestly, we could just say right now that we're dedicating this tournament to your birthday, Carol. And then if we lose, we'll know that maybe there was some jinxing going on. I don't know, but let's jump in and see if we can get it done again, Gavin. Instant tournaments. We're playing match points. Here we go. Sound check out there, guys. Real quick. Hello. Can you guys hear us? Just wait for this. Sound okay here? Okay, good. Yeah, there we go. All right, they solved it in the chat. And Gavin, we're faced with a pretty interesting problem right off the bat. Our partner opens two diamonds in first seat, and it goes past us. Why don't we ask the audience what they're going to do with this hand? And then I will ask you what you want to do with this hand as well. Two diamonds pass to you. Make your call in the chat, folks. I know what I want to do. And welcome to all of you from all over the world. Second day in a row. We had an Imps match last night, Gavin. It was me and Unum against Joe Grew, which had a fantastic ending. If you guys haven't seen it, check that out. And this morning, it's match points as usual, buddy.
Cool, because people have been asking for that imp stuff, so it's a good idea to do something else cool.
It was just a natural idea, and it's kind of cool to see both versions of the scoring because we're going to be playing a lot of that. Yeah, I like the idea of Gavin versus Onum also. Maybe next week we can have Gavin play those hidden hands and he can jump in and say hi to us. All right, Gavin. I like 3-0, but I could be convinced to do anything here, but it just
You
looks
know,
like a hand.
partner usually isn't going to have a 4 card major when they open a week two. So we can't really get to 4 of a major. Slam doesn't really look possible because we're off too many key cards like the ace, queen of diamonds, and 2 aces. And so it's a game hand. It's 3-0 trump.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do here. And we have a nice holding in that diamond suit that, if partner has a reasonable suit, we're ready to take a lot of tricks. And there it is, right there. Boom. Pretty good lead for us also, Gavin. Heart lead to our king, queen, 10 fourth. We'll just play this first trick and see what happens.
Yeah,
Too
there's only one
shabby.
bad thing that can happen to us. The wrong hand was on lead there for a minute now. They could have pumped a club through right then and there
Yep.
and maybe hurt us. But now
Right.
we're definitely set to make it. It's about over tricks. Now we need to make a plan for how many counter tricks. And
And also let's recognize that lead looks like it was more of that fourth best variety, right? At least we can't really take a ton of things into account with the robot, but it was a low heart lead, right? So if we're looking for the jack, we would guess it was there if this was a realistic situation. But I'm guessing here, Gavin, we're not going
yeah,
to
we're
actually
definitely
take
going to
the
go up king.
finesse.
So, and when we're counting our tricks, we can see that we have, unless something ridiculous happens to us in diamonds, we have 10 top tricks on this
Yep.
hand. We have 2 hearts, 2 spades, and 6 diamonds. So we're at risk. We like if we try to play clubs up towards our king to build that club, we're opening ourselves up to losing to going down
Way
basically.
more than
Yeah,
we need to.
but maybe if we do cash our 3 tricks in our hand before playing our diamonds, we might come to an end position where we can lead a club up towards our king, and they might have no choice but to give us our club. But I don't think that that's going to time out exactly right.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't mind cashing Queen of Hearts and then just watching for the Jack of Hearts at some point. Or, I mean, we could also try something like running diamonds and
Yeah,
seeing
we
if we
could
give
run
up a
diamonds all
trick. You
together.
know?
I mean, but if we run all diamonds all together, we're gonna have to make 4 discards from our hand. Which 4 cards are we gonna throw away? We're certainly gonna throw the
Club and
three
a
of
spade
clubs.
are okay initially, but I mean, maybe not even a spade if that develops into a trick as well. So,
That 9 of hearts is an annoying card because it does tell West that East doesn't have the 10.
yeah,
If they're looking at Jack fourth of hearts,
they're
when they
supposed to
see
hold.
they're gonna know we have the 10.
Yeah.
So that part we won't get. So the question is there a way that we can maybe build an overtrick safely? Uh, Possibly not. No. So look, we have 10 top tricks. So if we let the opponents in with a spade,
Yeah.
they've got 3 tricks already.
And
So
the problem you've already drawn out there is obvious, right? If right hand opponent wins, we're in a lot of trouble in the club suit, right? We have no protection if the ace is offside.
yeah, so I'm thinking I think that our best chance at an over trick is not is I don't think that we're going to be able to trick them into throwing away a heart. So I think
Just
we should I
run
think
some
we should
diamonds.
no, I think we should cash our 3 tricks and then run the diamonds and ace of spades, king of spades, queen of hearts. Because I think that what'll happen is that if East has queen jack third of spades, they're a past hand. How many points do they have there? They have. I'm trying to think. They have the ace of hearts is 4. If they have the ace of clubs is 8. Queen jack of spades would be 11.
No.
I want to catch my 3 tricks. I want to catch the 3 tricks because there's a chance that we might be able to
Well, I
score the
mean, and
king of
then I
clubs at
guess
the end.
worst case is we can exit a spade also if we're worried about anything. So you just want to cash this, pitch a
No,
club.
perfect. That was actually great news. So that person just showed out in spades. East just showed out in spades. Now they might have the jack of hearts now, but now when we run our diamonds, they're gonna only have clubs left.
Yeah,
That was not good news.
of course not.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we just have to hope the ace of clubs is on side for our contract.
Yeah.
We 5-0 diamonds was.
Matter.
Did somebody throw a diamond? No. Did they? Uh-oh. Were you watching?
I did not see them throw a diamond unless they threw it on the
West,
spade.
did West have a chance to discard? No, West didn't have a chance to discard, right? No, so and East certainly threw. What did they throw? Oh no! Did anybody see a diamond? Are our diamonds good, please?
I
people?
didn't see a diamond, but to be honest, I didn't see what lefty pitched on the spade either. So and this is a normal play with a diamond. They will play the 10 here. With like
Yeah, I don't think I saw a diamond either.
either.
So I'll just play that
Just
club
play
and
club.
hope. Yeah. All right. So we'll make our contract.
Now cash a diamond. There's our diamond loser. And there is our club, and they did hold on to the jack of hearts to our left there. Okay, 9 tricks, good enough. Good enough.
I mean, there was no other trick to be had on this hand. So
yeah, 75% is tied for first so far with 8 other people. Not too shabby. We'll start with a spade here. Partner bids a no trump. Automatic here. We're going to bid 2 clubs. Our 4-card suit. And now partner bids 3 spades. So first things first, let's ask the audience, Gavin, what's 3 spades, and make your bid also after that 3 spade call. Yeah, Robot always likes the false card, right? If they have 2 tricks and one of them is an honor and the other one is like a 6, they will almost 100% of the time drop the honor underneath just to be cute, I think. And that is Gary in Singapore, right? Gary? I'm going to get it right. I have to say it 3 times. There it is. Nice. All right, the 3rd time I say that, Gavin, I won't forget.
yeah. So I like. I mean, pretty much the explanations are all correct. That it is
Perfect.
a limit raise in spades.
Yep.
I would be
With
careful.
exactly 3-card support.
I tend to kind of slap my students' hands when they say 10 in this spot.
Yeah.
Because 10 people over invite with 10-point hands over one of a major. It's really 11, 12 dummy points, but 11 or 12. With 10, you're typically just supposed to be raising 1 spade to 2 spades.
Yep.
10 is
and
not quite enough.
And that is that the flaw is, Gavin, back in the day, it was always 6 to 9, 6 to 9, 6 to 9 with the raise, when really the range should always have been 6 to 10 for those. Mm. And when we have that 10, we have good 10s and bad 10s, right? Any sort of.
You can move either way and sure. Dummy points definitely play a big role in how many to raise.
Because you're already having knowledge of a fit, right? So you're going to get everything. I don't know, Gavin. I would probably be passing even with the shortness here. It's doesn't seem.
Look, we might make a game, but we have absolutely no reason to be bidding it. We have a stone cold minimum opening hand. We have 3 jacks. We have like no spade substance in the middle. The partner helped with that. That was a great dummy for us with not a lot of points wasted in our singleton. So and a full 12.
And let's play the first trick and then reconvene here, just see what's doing. Right, club to
Just
the
to be
queen
clear,
and
that's
ace.
I treat that north hand like 13 points. I have
Yeah, I would
12
game
high
first.
cards plus my doubleton in clubs. I would have bid game with that 12. So even though we're saying 11, 12, this 12 to
This
me
is
is an
dummy
opening hand.
points with yeah,
I
yeah,
consider
yeah.
this as a game force. I would have.
Absolutely, especially if you were playing it, buddy. You know, I mean, I would definitely game force that.
Well, I'm not usually counting dummy points when I'm playing it, so it's
I'm
a
saying if I were sitting
okay.
north
Okay,
and
thank
you
you.
were my partner,
Okay,
I would have full confidence in your ability to
appreciate it.
make this game.
So we need to make sure to remember to rough a club on this
Yep.
hand, but there's not actually a lot of urgency to do it right away. I think that we
Unless
might
we
want
win
to.
the first trump trick, right? If we win the first trump trick, now we
Yeah,
might have to kind of reconvene here. So let's see, a spade to the 9.
you're right.
And here's the problem, guys. If we play a spade now and the person with the ace has another spade, they can clear that suit before we ever get a chance to rough a club, right? So we need to make sure that we can get a club rough in with our good trumps over there. So now we're just going to get rid of the king clubs.
No, somebody got a
Oh,
club
well.
rough. Oh man.
Okay.
All right, at least we're still gonna get to rough our club loser. Now stop for a second.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So this is our at this point. By the way, we're pretty happy that the club got rough
We're happy
because
we're not in 4. Exactly.
yeah, if
Yeah.
we were in 4, we still would have tried for that over trick. At this stage, we have 2 losers.
Yep.
All the trumps are out. Is that correct? Yes, because
Yeah, it went one round rough and then one
exactly.
round.
Both we've seen all 5 trumps.
I was
So
watching.
yeah, we were. I'm usually good for watching the Trump suit. It's the side suits that it's a little, especially when it's just like a random
classic bridge
5
player
over.
problem anyway.
Yeah. So look, we have these 2 losers. We're almost inevitably going to lose these 2 tricks. I think the best chance we can have, the only chance we have to not lose a trick, is using our long diamond to throw away our jack of hearts. And the best chance for us to have that happen is for us to let them win the queen of diamonds, because now they might have to play a heart back right now. Otherwise we might be able to get the discard. So if we win this and then we play a diamond and give it to them later, it's going to become apparent that we have the king of diamonds, and then they'll be able to count out that we don't have a heart on her. If we
is there any way to maybe finagle a diamond pitch with we would have to rely on a mistake by the opponents or a really favorable breakout?
Well, so yeah, without the 10 of hearts, it's you're talking about using a heart to throw away a diamond.
Just like win this in our hand and plunk down a heart and then lead a heart from dummy after roughing a club. And we're hoping they do something wrong in that line, basically.
In both ways, we're trying to hope they're doing something wrong.
This one is easier to get wrong for them.
This one, it's legitimately possible. Like, we could still have ace doubleton of hearts. So if Wes is looking at the king of hearts, they don't know if when this queen of diamonds wins the trick, they're not going to know.
And let's see. Okay,
all right, so they knew, but they didn't necessarily have the king of hearts. They didn't have the king of hearts.
I think we gave them their toughest choice, basically, that we could give them at this point. And now we're going to claim Gavin. Last night, I almost screwed up by not claiming. So there were a lot of hecklers in the chat for that one. So. Wow. Okay, make your bid.
We got drilled a little bit there on that board. We dropped 3 places. Is it because people made 4 and 3, or is it because they were in 4 making 4?
There were a mixture, and then one person just had a random 1 no trump contract.
Because they passed 1 no trump with the
stiff heart. I mean, come on, good luck.
Yeah,
we don't mind being behind that pair or that person, basically.
Yeah, right.
So weird stuff there, and now we just have this monstrous hand. Take your bid, guys.
Honestly, I don't mind being behind the people who didn't go for their club rough, also. Exactly. So because. The people that are beating us now.
The people that went plus 170 didn't have the foresight to rough a club, basically.
Right. We had the potential on that hand to make 4 legit.
How
do you even make 4 without roughing a club?
I'm guessing they did something.
But the diamonds were
3-3.
The diamonds must have been 3-3 or something like that. No, the diamonds were 5-1. It really takes a defensive.
It went hard to the king ace, probably something like that. Right, what do you open in this hand, Gavin?
We have a hand.
We're still playing bridge, buddy.
Okay. I mean, look, we have a million tricks, but at the same time, I don't love opening 2 clubs on hands like this. It's not my.
Here's what I'll say, and this is for. I think in the expert circles, more people would be opening a heart, but I honestly think that it's easier to describe this hand for the garden variety bridge player to open 2 clubs and then just rebid.
I think that's fair enough. It's true because we're gonna end up having to make some kind of weird jump shift.
That's the problem. When we open a heart and it goes like a no trump by partner or a spade, like what is our bid? It just becomes a weird problem for the uninitiated. So I think maybe a more straightforward tack here is pretty good. This is not cokish. This is natural. What do you want to do here, Gavin? Just bid 3 hearts and just show this hand? Would you have maybe bid 3 hearts over 2 diamonds?
Yeah, we could have bid. We could have done bid 3 hearts over 3 diamonds. Although this is I like the sound of 3 no trump here. I mean,
tricks in our head.
Yeah,
we love suits like this when partner bids no trump. This is a real nice source of tricks. They get off to a pretty darn good lead.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we're kind of cut off from that north hand here.
Looks like we can scrape together 9 tricks though if we just are relatively careful.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of luck here first of all, trick 1.
Yeah.
If they can go diamond, and spade and put us in our hand.
They make a nice.
But we have no choice but to play low. Yeah,
for sure.
All right, we're going down. But the good news is, unless the ace of diamonds, as long as the ace of diamonds wasn't with East, yeah, we're doing better.
We go down 2 and
we go down 2 in 4 hearts.
Yeah, for sure. We'll take it. We will pitch a heart
and throw the other heart exactly,
just in case we're getting another bad break.
Yeah. I wasn't watching the hearts, but
now we don't have to.
Queen of clubs is good.
All right, it looks like we're still in good shape here, Gavin. Nothing to worry about. We're at about 60%.
We didn't catch up to any of those 3 pairs.
But this was kind of like, one person was allowed to make 3 now, and like
and 4 hearts only went down 1.
A few people were down 2 in 4 hearts as well. So it's a good mixed bag there. All right, number 4 here. 1 spade, pass. Make your call, folks. Make your bid in the chat. 1 spade, pass. 1 spade, pass to you. I like what I'm seeing there. This hand, well, I mean, if we had a spade stopper, we might have a different bid, but this hand is way too strong to do anything but double, right? We have clearly a huge hand. And any bid we make here is not going to be able to show this unless we start here. And now partner showed some values there, Gavin.
Spade stopper and 5 to 10 points.
Make your bid, folks. This is still somewhat interesting here. What do you do after partner bids a no trump? Any big online tournaments coming up, Gavin? Nothing going on.
No, not for me.
Summer's a quiet time. I like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty anxious to play a live tournament. I have not been trying to play too many online tournaments.
They were playing live bridge in New York City yesterday at the Cavendish. So I'll be up there in June at some point and hope to see that in action. It brings back like soft feelings for me. I saw some pictures and I was just like, wow, that's really cool. I never thought I would think a normal bridge game would be a huge event, but pretty cool stuff. All right, Gavin, what are you doing with this one? Are you bidding just game? Or are you going to show your hearts? Anything's going to be really strong for us to some degree.
So here's the process that my mind's going through. So this hand kind of looks no trumpy from our perspective. You could see that if partner spade stopper is like the queen third of spades, if we're playing, even if we have a heart fit, it's going to start spade rough against hearts. That's not going to be great. But on the other flip side of it, if partner only has 1 spade stopper and we have to knock out the king of hearts, then we're just going to go down in no trump.
And we have a really good idea where that king of hearts rates to be on this auction as well. Like most of the values are going to be to our left here for sure, which is great for it's not great for anything. Right?
But so is 2 hearts? I don't think would be forcing for the robots. I would imagine that 2 hearts is so that and we have to make sure that we go to game. That's the one thing. So we cannot let this hand stop below game. And so what would 2 hearts say to the robots? I just say 16, 18.
I guess it is reasonable
18 here. I think it should say if it's forcing or not. Why can't you just tell us?
Yeah, so there's our two bids, but this would usually show a 6 card
The
holding, I would
sixth
guess.
heart. I think maybe we're just supposed to blast 3
I
no and
think
hope
3-0 makes sense. Yeah, just because of
it could be
the
bad, but
in a real situation, I think we could do something more scientific.
yeah.
Okay, here we bought kind of
It's
what.
what was the
Oh,
fear on this side. This is a disaster.
yeah. I mean the 7-8. We have 28. Yeah, the King of Hearts. I think we play for the King of Hearts to be singleton. To be honest, I think that's our only chance to make it. Count our points. 8 and dummy. We have 20 in our hand. That's 28. Lefty open the bidding. But I mean, the King of Hearts is there, right?
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah,
hope for a block here? Maybe play Ace of Spades.
well,
Heart to the ace.
I'm thinking what about if we just what if West has 5 spades? It looks like they have 6 from the 8 lead, but what if they have 5 spades? Then can't we just like win the Ace of Spades, cash the Ace Queen of Diamonds, and then kind of put them in? We might get a little squeezed in our hand, but
You mean put them in with a spade?
yeah, give them the spade, and then they have
and
4
then maybe
spade
we
tricks.
have an entry back to our hand.
Well,
With the jack of sorry, the
yeah.
north hand.
Yeah, the north hand.
Then we have an entry in diamonds, clubs, and hearts based on the values we're talking.
We can throw away. We'd have to throw away 2 cards on there. Imagine West has 5 spades and 3 diamonds. That's what I'm hoping for. So if the diamonds are 3-3, that
the
might be our.
Is just is
8.
Yeah, I mean that the only downside to this is when West has 6 spades. For sure.
Well, it doesn't matter unless it's singleton King of Hearts, right? Because if it's not singleton King of Hearts, we're gonna go 2 down. We're like if they have 6 spades. So I'm thinking win the spade, cash the Ace Queen of Diamonds, and play a spade. But if that happens, we're gonna have to throw away 2. If the spades are what we hope, 5-3, we're gonna have to throw away 2 cards from our hand. We're going to throw away the 10 of hearts and the jack of hearts.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's going to give us. And now if West started with the hand, king, queen, jack, 5th of spades, king, double, 10 of hearts, 3 diamonds, and 3 clubs, you're just doing it.
I mean, you sold me, dude. Okay. You had me at a low right there.
It didn't look good with that 9 of spades overtaking. But look, if it's still, just please don't be singleton king of hearts. I'll feel pretty annoyed if it's singleton king of hearts because just be careful. You're on the discards. Yeah. So we got to make 2 discards. Yeah, you're gonna have to throw from dummy. We're gonna have to make 3 discards from dummy.
We're gonna play 1 heart,
1 club, and 1 diamond. Yeah, we have to throw all 3 of them. And from our Well, okay, so 1 club, and now we have to throw 2 cards. 10 of hearts. Yeah, first we have to throw 1 more card, which has to be the
diamonds
8
from north.
Diamonds and the Queen of Hearts.
I mean, we did have an interesting end position here. And they did have the queen. Look at this crap. Oh, my goodness.
So now we cash the king of clubs. Okay, so what does that mean? So lefty has the king, double, 10 of hearts. Play the ace of hearts. He's going to throw. Righty's going to. It doesn't matter. Yeah, righty's going to throw away there. Oh, lefty had 4 diamonds. 6-4, 2-1. Yeah, whatever. Oh well, we could have gone down 2.
Well, we could have played 4 hearts.
Could have done a lot. Yeah, we could have. I don't know how we could have played 4 hearts safely.
Damn, 0 for us on that one.
Yeah, well, because look, even the people who were in 3-0 Trump didn't envision that possible line of play to make. So they just played.
And honestly, playing for singleton kings is usually a recipe for a non-successful play. So, but that was the only other play we could make there, I think, based on the information we had.
Yeah,
but it is so weird. He had a 10 count over there with like 6-4, I guess. Yeah. That's exactly what it was doing. So queen of clubs was there. All right, let's get back on the horse here. We got some work to do, Gavin. We might do some weird stuff here. This is a normal no.
I mean, look,
this is good for us. When we play 1 no trump,
we knew for sure 2 hearts would have been forcing on that hand. We would have bid 2 hearts. The problem was I was afraid it was just going to get passed out.
Totally. We're okay on that one. And look at this, nice. Just jack of clubs to the ace. Club back for us. We will take that and we will just take a moment, right? First things first, we're in 1 no trump. We lost the first trick, won the second trick. And did you see that, Gavin? They played the jack and then the 9. Yeah. Sometimes they will lead jack from jack 10 9. So if that's happening, we will definitely get an extra club. Well, let's take a look here. What are we doing, guys? How are we playing this hand? I know how I want to play it, Gavin, but we'll let the audience kind of make their plan. And happy belated Mother's Day to everyone out there. Diane, I don't get bored. I never get bored playing bridge. Gary and Bruce. Okay. I kind of just want to run my winners, just like they're saying in the check, and we're vulnerable, so we're kind of locking up max down 1 with this, and maybe we slide in 7 tricks.
Yeah, and if we let our opponents in, they might be able to just
they're gonna take
5 hearts and.
So we'll play spades first, just to give them a chance. If they're thinking about pitching a club, we want to allow them the opportunity to do that for sure. And we're not going to see that probably. And let's hope for that 10. Boom. There we go. We'll take a 7. And here it doesn't really matter what we do. Take it. Plus 90 is good. This one should be a flat result, Gavin. Like, I don't see anybody doing anything different on this one. Yeah, as 64 still, whatever, close enough. All right, Gavin, 3 boards to get back to respectability. Here's another good one when we get to open a no trump 3 now. Boom, boom. We should see a major suit lead, but never know with the robots. There it is. All right. Take a moment, guys. Count your winners. And let's plan some play in a second. In fact, Gavin, let me play the first trick and just see what's happening. All right, and I won't play anything yet. I will leave it here for a moment. Count your winners. Make your plan. Yeah, 2 hearts would not have been forcing on that last hand. Like, the robot just... It's hard to gauge sometimes. I'm not sure if the delay is a little longer than usual here today.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way.
All right, so we'll make our play here, Gavin. Where do you want to win this trick, and why?
I need a recap. I was involved in that conversation.
No, no worries.
I just need the recap of the auction. Was it just 103 no?
That's it. Yep. Okay, this is trick 1 still. We haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. So look, we've probably going to be able to develop 3 spade tricks, and we have 3 diamond tricks. We might be able to negotiate 3 club tricks if the club finesse is on side. What suits are we going to attack? Hearts actually is a pretty attractive suit to play. It's not like it's a much better suit with the Jack 9 than without the 9.
Just Jack empty, yeah.
Yeah, so like we might be able to, the problem is we really want the opponents to break clubs or hearts for us. I don't know if we're going to get that opportunity, but it seems like we might just go and continue knocking out the spades. I don't see why there's urgency for us. I mean, if the spades are 5-1, it might not be perfect.
But I mean, we'll at least have double stops.
We're gonna get some discards also. We're gonna get to see the opponent's discard. That wasn't the suit we wanted them to break.
So we're gonna win this. Now what?
Yeah, and now I think we cash both our spades, throwing a heart from dummy.
Get to see what the opponents choose to do here. Suit broke evenly.
Okay.
And there comes a club and a heart. Okay.
So I'm thinking. I don't know about cashing that queen.
My mouse was just kind of gliding.
Okay, I'm thinking just play a heart towards the king. I feel like even if it loses, we still good things can happen.
And the 8 of hearts popped up to our.
All right, so that worked out. Okay, so we have the rest. Oh no, he showed out. Oh, now we have
whatever.
The rest.
We're fine. We're all good. Claim city, so Rob doesn't misclick. Plus floor 30. Let's get it up there. Okay, we'll take it up a couple spots. Some respectability there, Gavin. 2 more to go. Let's close strong. Let's open a no trump with this one, even though it's 14. We're gonna do it this way. First of all, what is partners double, folks? And then make your bid. What is partners double? And make your call. One no trump by us, 2 clubs on the left, double by partner, pass. That good? Yeah, this is always statement, unless 2 clubs is the majors. And if 2 clubs is the majors, it's something else. But here, 2 clubs is just a single suit. So the double is stamen, just like it always is. This is the only form of quote unquote stolen bid that I find acceptable, Gavin. Anything else is kind of ridiculous to play double as anything but takeout. Here it is stamen. We're going to respond just like we always will. We have 4 card spade suit. Partner kicks it into game, and we should be pretty happy here. Partner doesn't have to have both majors. They're just asking the question that they would have anyway, right? If it went one no trump pass, that north hand would have bid 2 clubs. When right hand opponent takes their bid away, double becomes that wave that we get to see.
So this looks like a pretty straightforward hand.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, first of all, we need some action here to on these last 2 boards to get a top. And
yeah, for sure.
What we do know about this hand is that West has long clubs, right? West has this, now we're guessing West has long clubs. It was any long suit, but what are the chances it's anything but clubs?
We see 3 of them, so it seems like it's not diamonds for sure.
So this spade suit, we would normally just kind of cash ace king and see if the queen drops, but we have potential in this spade suit. Like if West has singleton 10 or singleton 9 of spades, we might be able to pick the spade suit up for no losers. So that's an opportunity to perhaps get a result out of thin air. We can go to dummy and lead the jack of spades and just go for it.
And that's because of the spots that we actually have. The 8 and the 7 become super crucial spots if one of those
and the
cards
5 and the 4.
left.
Actually, we're gonna have to finesse them out of their 6 of hearts, 6 of spades as well. So we're gonna have to do both of those.
We're gonna have to ruff the club though too, right?
Well, yeah, but so just looking at the spade suit, imagine East has queen, 10, 6, 2. We're going to start by leading the jack of spades from dummy. They're going to cover with the queen, and we're going to win the ace. Then we're going to go back to dummy's ace of hearts, and we're going to lead the 8 of spades. They can cover with their 10, and we're going to win the king. And then we're going to go back to dummy. So it's going to be really important when we ruff our club, but we ruff with the 5 of spades.
So we have that 3 there.
Yeah, so that we can finesse.
I
mean, look, this is a long shot, but with the clubs, with the clubs breaking so badly. There is the problem is that they probably have a singleton diamond, and that's the other issue with this play. Is that
once they're getting it rough at some point.
But once they have a singleton diamond, they really don't rate to have a singleton spade. That's the problem I have. That's the flaw with this logic. So I'm saying, like, going back on it, I think we got to just go normal.
But the thing I love about this is this classic bridge, talk in your head. It's okay to kind of go down a line and then reconvene afterwards
out of
when
it.
you see something. And honestly, if they didn't lead a diamond, we probably could still make that line of play, right? If they switched to a heart or a club or something like that.
We could have done it anyway. I mean, we could have done it anyway.
Absolutely.
Was it 10-9 Doubleton? We wouldn't have worked anyway on this one. It was if it was 10-9 Doubleton, we could have taken all the tricks on this hand, but by playing the ace of spades and then going to dummy and leading the jack the second time, that was another thing we might have tried. But
we'll take it, dude. We'll take it. Now we need some sort of result on this last one here. But
well, then pass with it, but we also want to have some entertainment. But pass would be my go for it board here. We know we only have 12. Our partner 11. We don't have the major.
Wait, I got an idea. Let's pass, get a result, and then we'll play a bonus board just randomly. I have a challenge with Radu that we can start off, and I think that hand looked kind of interesting. What do you think? What do you think, crowd? Do you want to play this hand? We will supplement this hand with an extra one if you guys want. But do we want to make a call? Or do we want to pass it out and see if we can actually? All right. I mean, we have a lot of passers there.
All right. Thank you, David. And I think pass is our best shot to come back and win this hand.
I agree.
Win this tournament. I mean, come on. Top board. 60. Move us up to 60%. We can't really win.
No. We went down to 7th, it looks like.
So it was an average board pass.
Okay. We'll take it. It doesn't look like we were going to catch up anyway by opening the bidding. But let's jump in for a quick bonus hand, and here's a challenge. Now Radu Nistor is another world-class player here that we have a challenge with, and here's our hand. Okay, maybe this wasn't the hand to look at, but let's actually ask the audience, what would you do with this one? And then let me try to figure out what the heck I would do with this one before answering. 2 hearts, pass to you, and this is your hand.
I just want to take a moment to say our streak is over. We had a ridiculous 3-game streak.
Yep.
I don't know if we will ever have another 3-game stretch like we had there. I woke up this morning really wanting to get it done for that fourth in a row, but you can't have an 80% game every week. You just
That's right.
can't do it.
Yep, you cannot do it, and you try your best to get the best result on every single board, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Krish, Mario Kart is a game of mine. Let's go. That's all right. I mean, this is such a brutal hand to deal with. What are you leaning towards,
I would
Gavin?
just bid 2 spades and try to get out in 3 spades. I don't think that this is the kind of hand that we're going to necessarily make 4 spades.
Clear thing to understand, folks, is two spades is absolutely forcing, and partner makes another terrible bid for our hand. This is a colossal misfit. And what we're trying to do is just buy it for three spades and get partner to pass, right? Stay low, stay out of a bad spot in a misfit, and this is going to look pretty good against Radu here.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what Radu does.
I know. I tell you what, we'll reconvene next week, and I'll
Oh,
I'll
you
let
won't, you don't
everybody
get to
know.
see as the hands
Well,
go.
we would have to play 7 more boards to complete it. So yeah, we don't get to see the results until after we actually finish the event. So we'll draw some trump here, right? We're just gonna kind of try to get rid of as much trump as we can and take our tricks. That's a pretty decent spot there.
Oh, that, you don't ever want to see good things happen when you've gone
When
low.
you've
Like,
underbid, yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And we'll leave one trump out there, and hopefully they can. Okay, so this
Oh,
is
yeah.
perfect. Check this
Yeah,
out, guys.
they're gonna get end played here.
We're gonna end play them if they want to rough a club, they can. If not, we're just gonna lead a spade, and they have to lead a red card, and we get to pitch our club. Pretty cool one to end on, actually. Boom. We'll take that, and we'll hope that Radu bid a game, so we can actually finish this off, and I will update you guys next week as to how we did on this board and maybe the entire event. So Gavin, I tell you what, let's leave the broadcast and let's you and I just grind this out together and crush Radu. But that, guys, thank you so much for joining. We actually did fall from grace a little bit, Gavin, but as you said, we certainly cannot have an 85% game every week, but we will try again next
Well,
week for sure.
we got a zero, which is very rare for us to get a
Yeah.
zero. The things that had to happen for us to get a zero is a we were afraid to make a bid that we thought was going to be non-forcing. We bought the worst dummy possible, a
And
fit,
and we
and
really
only one
tried to make it the
stopper.
best way and
And
got
then we gave
punished.
ourselves the best chance to make it, and that really earned us the full that
The
finished the
full
job.
zero,
It
yeah.
dug the knife deep. Get that extra down trick.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Like a game of Mortal Kombat or something, just ripping
yeah.
our faces off at that point. But it certainly shows you that we can get things wrong just like everybody else, and we frequently will. So join us again next week as we try to climb that ladder. Let's try to get our goal this year should be at least to get to 4 in a row at some point. We don't care about the score.
Hard. It's really hard. Like
It is.
it's just there's enough randomness in 8 boards that it's so hard to win 4 in a row. Like
Yeah.
I know it
We
may
needed
look.
swing boards after this
I
year. We
wonder
needed
what the
boards that
best
were just
robot
really good.
players, what their streak as far as wins would be. Like who's the best? Like I don't know. Is Leo Lasoda the best
Alex
robot player?
Perlin is probably
Alex
one
is
of the better
amazing.
ones. I mean, he
Yeah.
won. I think he's won the national robot thing twice. So I mean,
Yeah,
he
wonder.
seems
I
like he's
wonder if
pretty
they
good.
can put up. If I wonder what I think we should issue a challenge for a
That's
streak and see
I like it.
and see who can get on the longest
Well,
instant.
to be honest as well, Gavin, if we played this in a more tactical way,
Like
not
you mean super
instructional
tactical,
way,
like psyching
like
and doing random stuff? Is that
I
what you
mean,
mean?
not necessarily psyching, but making tactical bids and maybe occasionally psyching, you can certainly do quite well in those
I wonder if
situations
those
if
people
you're
are actually
disciplined.
doing a lot of that stuff. Do you
I mean,
think
it's
that
not worth
Alex
it.
on his route to win his
No, no.
two of those tournaments that
Alex
he
is
was
just
doing?
a good player. I think getting lucky and also just being disciplined with the robots is the best way to do well in these things. And I think you and I have proven that. But if you wanted to operate a little bit, there are ways to do so that can manipulate the robots to your advantage. Right? So certain little tricks and things. But
I'm finally feeling the urge to just go sit with the robots for a
you
while. It
should do
just
it. I've done it. I've certainly done it, and I know I had to have won more than 4 in a row at some point, right? Because
really
yeah, for
in
sure.
these instant
But
tournaments for eight
also,
boards.
you have to understand, you're opening a no trump with 13 counts sometimes. You're opening minor suits like 2 cards versus 4 cards. You're kind of you're opening up some variance, but a good player can kind of overcome a lot of that in the at least the 8 board robot tournaments. 12 board ones, I'd defy anybody to win probably more than 2 in a row of those or 3 in a row.
Really? That's weird because I would expect that in the 12 board games, it's easier to win a
For a
bunch in a
better
row.
player, you would think so because there's more comparisons, but the level is just higher. Right? You're just getting because
The players
it's
are
for,
better, you're
yeah,
saying?
it's for ACBL master points, right? So it's just going to be a better field in general.
Huh.
Sorry, we got kind of sidetracked here, but
Well, no, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm interested to see. I'm gonna go open some Doubletons and
I
13.0
want you
trumps and
to.
see what goes on.
Honestly, I want to see what you do, but just be yourself. Like, don't be weird with it. Don't go. Super,
I don't know how to be weird.
super weird.
That's not who I am as a bridge
But
player. So
honestly, the big ones for me that I've seen that are effective, opening every 14-point hand, one no trump that's balanced, is pretty normal in a kind of going after it type situation, and also varying your minor suit openings. Maybe sometimes you're 2-4, you open the 2-card suit to avoid the lead if you think it's gearing towards no trump. Just tiny stuff like that can prove to be successful, but not for
see what happens. I'm doing it. I'm gonna spend a couple hours on it and see what comes. I'm gonna come back next week armed with tools and tricks that you have.
All right, maybe I'll throw you the challenge on Tuesday. Also, maybe we can match our wits against you on Tuesday, and then you and I can talk about it on Wednesday after Unum and I
Cool.
take our
Yeah.
loss against you on Tuesday night. All right, buddy. Well, thanks again, and enjoy the rest of your week. Those of you out there, a full summer schedule on bridgelesson.com. I actually have every lesson through July posted on the site, and we'll have August up when I figure out what the heck's going on that month for me. But full course schedule all summer long, so get your bridge in. And if you can't make it, don't worry. You can catch it on replay. And Gavin, we will see you back here on Wednesday and also sometime very soon live, I hope. I miss
Yeah.
you, buddy.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and we will see you next time. Take care.